Okay, welcome to part 4 of Alibi and Ashes. I'm gonna call Nancy because I need to switch to Ned.
What's up?
And also...
We found Tulane in Tony's store.
Other stuff.
Excellent work. Tony is starting to look like a promising suspect.
I need help opening a locked file cabinet at Scoop.
I've got my lock-picking kit here. I'll leave it in the drop box for you.
I'm passing the case to you.
I'll take it from here.
And I do remember now how to get the, Okay. Sorry. I'm gonna finish that sentence. I do remember how to get Tony's fingerprint. I always think it's using the scooper, but Bess just has to order an ice cream bowl, I think, or maybe from any ice cream, like a milkshake bowl or anything, and get it from there. So I will do that eventually. Okay. Okay, so this is the alibi stuff. We still haven't gotten Deirdre's alibi. And we haven't really gotten Alexi's either. But Brenda said she was working at 2:17 p.m. Can't confirm. Tony said she was at Scoop, but it was closed. So she lied. And we still don't know the fingerprint. Okay. Let me call Ned.
Hi.
Your turn to take over.
Time to help Nancy.
So Ned can ask Deirdre
What's
out
up?
on a date as a distraction. Actually, first I'm going to ask all these questions.
Where were you at 2:17 on the day of the fire?
I was out on the clues challenge, same as you. Don't believe me? Call Jessica, 555-2741, or Holly, 555-6388.
Oh yeah, okay, I forgot about that. So Ned's going to call Jessica and Holly first and then ask her out on a date.
What do you think of Brenda?
Seeing her makes me want to invest in hair salons and plastic surgery.
You don't seem like a fan.
Oh, I'm a huge fan of the whole Heights 9 news team. When news breaks, who will be boring about it? Ugh, I just sort of hate her.
Why?
She's just always so chipper. I hate it. Write down in your notebook that I hate that.
Any other reason?
My dad made her hit list a year back. She just makes stuff up. She dresses up and does hidden camera stings in these ridiculous outfits. Hey, didn't she dress up as Nancy once?
I don't know.
That's not normal behavior there.
How do I know you didn't forge the note you gave me?
Forge the note? Is forgery even a thing people do anymore?
Yes, it happens all the time.
That's stupid. I would have just typed it up, printed it out, cut out the middleman.
Bye.
Later.
Okay, calling Deirdre's friends.
Hello?
Hi, Deirdre Shannon gave me your number. Can I ask you a quick question?
Sure.
Where were you yesterday around 2 p.m.?
Hanging out with my friends.
Who was there?
Deirdre and Jessica. We were working on the clues challenge.
Are you sure about that?
Positive. You can ask Jessica if you want.
Okay, thanks for your help.
Bye.
Also, I like the callback to Shadow at the Water's Edge with these little, like, icons.
Hello?
Hi, Deirdre gave me your number. Can I ask you a quick question?
Sure?
Where were you yesterday around 2 p.m.?
Working on the clues challenge.
Who was there?
It was me and Holly.
What about Deirdre?
Ha! She was supposed to be there. Ended up coming hours later, as usual.
What do you mean by that?
Don't tell her I said this, but she's not a very good team member. She's never where she says she's going to be. She's always running around, and she'll never say where she's been. I shouldn't have said that. Don't tell her I said that. Oh, I have to go.
I'll let you go.
Bye.
So Deirdre lied.
Hi.
It seems like your friends aren't as confident about where you were as you seem to think they'd be.
Between you and me, they're kind of dumb.
That's not a very nice thing to say about your friends.
You talked to them or something, right? I'm not wrong. Anyway, we're not for real friends. They're still in the 90-day trial period. I can return them in their original packaging at any time.
I was wondering if you...
Yes?
Maybe we could go grab some food together.
Yes, I would like that. I can't go out like this. I'm going to have to go get ready.
But you're out already.
Oh, Nedwin, I know you're used to spending time with Nancy Drew, but not all girls are like that. Some of us find better ways to spend our time than playing detective.
Oh, okay, I guess Ned can get the fingerprint since she has to go, change.
Got it.
Okay.
Hi.
You should take over.
I'll take it from here.
Okay, this is the lock-picking kit, so I'm gonna leave that for Bess. And check Deirdre's fingerprint. Wait. Incorrect match. Okay, so it's not Alexi and it's not Deirdre who left the note. But Deirdre's friends didn't back her alibi, so that's kind of suspicious. I don't think I said this before, but once we have enough evidence for everyone, we can call Chief McGinnis on the intercom by pressing this button, and if it's enough, he might let us out.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, okay, so now I'm gonna switch to Bess.
Nancy, what's up?
It's your turn to take the case.
Bess reporting for duty.
Okay, what does Bess need to do? She needs to pick this up. And, in the Drew home, there are instructions on how to use the lockpicking kit. I think it's in here. So, basically what we are wanting to open is a file cabinet, so we want to use this one, and it's every second one. So you start with red, and then you do yellow, and then blue, and then green, and then green, and then green, blue, red, and so on. So you just do every second one, and that's how we will open the file cabinet. But first...
Hello, how can I help you?
Why do you have paint supplies here?
It is a never-ending battle to keep this place up. I get a lot of traffic in this shop, and I am constantly fussing and fixing up this place. It never ends.
I thought you'd be a little more concerned about Nancy's arrest.
I know this is hard for you, I do. You brighten up my shop when you drop in, Bess. I hate to see you so upset. Of course I care, but what can I do?
Do you know anything about Brenda and Nancy?
I don't have to tell you there's a lot of animosity on Brenda's end. Between you and me, Brenda's still furious about the Antiquities of the Ancient World special.
The traveling exhibit that Nancy found out was full of fakes?
That's the one. Brenda broke the story herself. Word is, she had negotiated a special with one of the cable channels. But when Nancy broke the story, the cable people killed her special. Brenda went full-out ballistic when she heard. I don't know if this is true or not. They say one of the Heights 9 news interns went home that day with a broken arm.
What?
That's the rumor. One thing I know. She hates Nancy. Big time.
Do you know much about Alexi's past?
I do.
I think he used to be a detective, like Nancy.
Wow. He's usually pretty secretive about that. Did he mention that he let the power go to his head and stole from the people he was supposed to be helping? The town turned on him. He lost all his friends, and even his family practically disowned him.
He says he was framed.
In all this time, he's never proven his innocence. Must have been quite the detective.
He still seems upset about it.
Very upset. Very bitter about the whole thing. Did you know he's been jealous of Nancy all these years? She got what he wanted, and he hates it.
Do you think Alexi's the type to try to frame Nancy?
He might be. I wouldn't rule that out.
What's the story with the snowflake ice cubes?
They're the cutest. Deirdre sent me to the novelty shop, and when I saw them, I just about died. I said, Tony, you get those and you put them in your shop. Don't think twice.
Can you get them in any other shops around here?
Nope. Only right here.
I guess I'll have more ice cream.
Sure.
Okay.
Time to find some fingerprints.
Yay.
Success!
Love it. Okay.
I guess I could have one more bowl.
I am on a mission to try every flavor, so...
I guess I could have one more bowl. I guess I could have one more
Poor
bowl.
Bess.
I guess I could have one more bowl. Mmm. So good.
Okay, Oh, I already won that one. Okay, so I'm doing this to wait for the delivery truck so that I can, open that file cabinet. Okay. Okay, now I can open this.
The lockpicking kit will help. It's locked. Huh. I sound just like Nancy.
Okay, I forgot that the order you put these in matters too. So you'd actually do yellow first, because yellow goes down there, and then red is second, blue is third, and green is fourth. Because if you look at Nancy's notes, it has like the corners blue, green, yellow, red. Okay, so now we start doing every second one, starting with red. So red.
Can't see inside. I need to figure out how to crack this kind of lock.
yellow. We already know how to crack this egg one. Okay, red, yellow, blue, green, 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 blue, red, yellow, red, blue.
Oh, yeah.
And we're in.
What's Tony doing with town hall plans? I should make sure Nancy knows about this.
R17 application, proposed land use of a historic building. So Tony's applying to use the town hall for something. Proposed use, replace existing structure with new 7-story mixed-use complex. Thank you for your recent inquiry. We are sorry to inform you at this time the application is still pending in litigation. Okay, well that sounds like
Can't
motive.
believe that this is what Tony thinks of Nancy.
What follows is an incomplete list of criminal activities that have involved Nancy Drew or those associated with her detective operation. Miss Drew's unsanctioned activities are unnecessarily dangerous and do not serve the public interest. Miss Drew's actions have continuously resulted in large city funds expenditures and drastic drops in public approval. River Heights Police Department is fully capable of managing crime in the city and has proved it can do so quietly and efficiently. Now is the time to send a clear message that the city's tolerance for Miss Drew and her cohorts is quickly reaching an end. News headline: Amateur sleuth foils thief. Crime exposed. Copyright and patent thief. Resolution investigation of county court system. It dropped 8% approval rating. Yikes. So Nancy makes the city government look bad. Okay, I think that's it. Yeah, that's it.
Hi.
Do you visit the novelty shop often?
Sure, I love that place. I demanded that Tony go there, and now she's super into it too.
Why do you go to the novelty shop so often?
We've been having a lot of house parties lately, so I go a lot. You know, it's a shame that you never come to our parties.
I've never heard of your parties.
I know. That's so sad for you.
Until next time.
See ya!
Okay, oh, and I need to drop off the pictures that we found. And Bess can keep the lock-picking kit. That's not a big deal.
Hello, how can I help you?
Is the town hall on the Historical Society's list of protected properties?
Of course. That building is very important to this town.
So that means that no one could knock it down to build something newer, right?
Well, that's the gist of it.
You're fighting a lawsuit about the land the old town hall stands on.
Yes, I'm in government. You want a full list of the suits I'm dealing with, grab a notebook and clear your calendar for the rest of the week.
What was going to happen with the old town hall?
There is a proposed land use issue at the moment. We were thinking of dismantling the structure and replacing it with something more relevant to the city. It's nothing to get excited about. These things take years.
I can't remember if Tony yells at Bess for
You
this,
wanted the
but-
building to burn down so you could sell the land, didn't you?
If I were you, I'd cool it. Understand me?
Catch you later.
Goodbye.
Not a yelling, just a creepy threat. Okay, calling Nancy.
Hi.
We found some of Tony's files. I think she wanted to develop the town hall site.
So there's a chance that she could have wanted the town hall to burn down. I'm going to see if my dad can help us out with this.
It looks like Tony was holding a major grudge against you.
I figured as much. She's never been exactly friendly. Once I get out of here, I'm going to see how serious this grudge is.
How are you holding up?
It's not great in here, but I suppose it could be worse. If it weren't for you, this would be the worst experience of my entire life. And I get knocked unconscious and thrown into a dungeon every other week.
You take the lead now.
I'm on the case.
Okay, more evidence against Tony. We still don't know the fingerprint. Okay, well, the only person's fingerprint we haven't gotten is Brenda's.
Yum.
We need to call Carson about lots of things.
We found a list that Tony's been keeping. She thinks I make city council look bad when I crack a case.
Well, you do.
Dad.
But that's their fault, not yours. Keep an eye on Tony. I've never trusted her.
Do you know anything about Tony's development deals?
Offhand, not much. What do you need?
My friends found some paperwork of Tony's. It's starting to look like she might stand to profit from Town Hall being demolished.
Let me look into that. Give me a call back in a bit.
Okay, and I'm gonna switch to George now because, we haven't gotten Alexi's alibi, and, we need to get Brenda's fingerprint.
I need you to take over.
George, reporting for duty.
Greetings.
Where were you before you saw the fire? At around 2 p.m.
I was going to talk over at the River Heights Historical Society.
What was the talk about?
We were talking about the time capsule. Not that that matters now that it's been burned to a crisp. It was due to be opened at the Anvil Days Festival. You should know this. The winner of the Clues Challenge gets to add something of their own when it's resealed.
But in the newspaper in front of the shop, it says that that talk was canceled.
The talk you said you were giving at the Historical Society was canceled.
What are you talking about?
It never happened. Where were you really?
It was not canceled. I showed up, I gave my talk, there was the reception, then I left. Same as always.
That's not what I heard.
What you heard was wrong. So why don't you just butt out?
Why were you really at the Old Town Hall?
I wasn't. I was just passing by.
We have evidence that you were there. What were you doing?
I was trying to open the time capsule.
Why?
That's none of your business. I didn't start the fire. I don't have to put up with this harassment.
Tony thinks that you're bitter about what happened to you.
Well, of course I am. You would be too.
And that you're jealous of Nancy.
Stop right there. If you're going where I think you are.
Okay, if we say this, he gets really, really mad. So I'm just going to say, okay.
Okay. If everything is so bad for you here, why didn't you leave?
I could have run away, but this is where my life was taken away from me. This is the only place I could one day get it back.
Bye.
Good day.
Hi.
I understand that you were upset that Nancy ruined your big story about the antiquities of the ancient world show.
Yes, I was, but that's the business. I lose stories constantly. There's no such thing as a solid story until it hits the airwaves, and even then...
Wouldn't you want to get back at Nancy after she ruined your big debut?
I did. And then I got over it. Do you have any clue how busy I am? I don't even have the energy to hold a grudge, and if I did, I'd never have time to do anything about it.
You've impersonated Nancy in the past, haven't you?
Possibly. I've done some crazy things to get a story. It's part of the job.
How crazy?
I can't give away my methods. A lot of what I do is setting up a trap and seeing if anyone falls for it. And when they do, wham! See you at 11 'cause you just got 9'd.
That's not exactly news.
Nope, it's better. It's actually interesting.
Yikes.
Is there a way I could get in touch with you later?
Good question. Why don't you take one of my cards? My phone's always off when I'm on scene, but I check my messages constantly. I'll call back if it's important. If you want to talk about Nancy, off the record even, I'm always there for you.
Goodbye.
Drop by if you've got any hot tips.
Okay, well, we need Brenda to leave her spot so that we can get her fingerprint and snoop through her stuff. So we can call this number and report an incident, and she
You
will
have reached
leave.
the Heights 9 Action News Tip line for Brenda Carlton. Please speak clearly when prompted. To report breaking news in the North River Heights area, say yes. Otherwise, say no.
Yes.
You have indicated a breaking news story in the North River Heights area. Brenda Carlton will be notified directly. Goodbye.
And when we go back, she's not there.
Acetone. That's one of the accelerants.
It's just a small bottle of acetone, but still, that counts.
Done.
Okay, guess that's all. Oh yeah, this, but we can't open that yet. I think that's all that we can do.
Hi.
Alexei lied about his alibi.
That means he's a priority suspect. Keep a close eye on him and try to figure out what he would gain by burning down Town Hall.
It's your turn.
I'm on the case.
Okay, last fingerprint to check.
It's Brenda.
So Brenda left the note for Nancy. She did say that she was, or she did say that she is good at setting traps for people. So interesting. Okay, you might think that this is enough, but it's not. We need a couple more things on Deirdre, I think, before we can report anything. Let's see if Carson found anything out about Tony.
Nancy, I'm so glad you called.
I need help interpreting
not.
some sample data.
All right. What do you need?
I have data from a gas chromatograph, but I don't know what the output means.
I think I may have just the thing you need at the office. I'll have it dropped off to your friends just to be sure it gets to you.
Perfect. I'll have my friends keep an eye out on the fireplace mantle for the delivery. Thanks. I'd better let you go.
Take care.
Okay, so Carson's gonna help us with that. We'll have the chronograph data delivered to the house. Fingerprints. Okay, I think, I could be wrong, but I think next thing I should do is talk to Deirdre again as Ned.
Hello?
Ned, I need your Ned's expertise.
I see what you did there. This is about Deirdre, isn't it?
Yes, we need to distract her. You have to ask her out on a date.
I have to what?
Just take her out for lunch. Stall her for a while.
But what if people see us? I'll get a reputation.
Ned.
Okay, I'll do it. weird, but I'll do it.
Thanks. Your turn to take over.
Ned, reporting for duty.
What's the deal? I waited for you for an hour.
I'm sorry, I ran into traffic.
All right. Fine. Don't let it happen again.
Isn't that exactly the same thing you were wearing before you got changed?
No, it's completely different. I can't believe you didn't even notice.
I was wondering if you could go grab some food together.
Yes, I would like that.
Were you able to distract Deirdre?
Yes.
Great. I'll call Bess or George to go see if she's left anything behind.
Okay, gotta call Buzz. Since she's already there.
Hi, Nancy.
Ned's got Deirdre distracted. Can you see if she's left anything behind? Drop off anything you find at the station.
You got it.
I need you to take over.
Bess, reporting for duty.
Okay, some notes about the clues challenge. Nancy's team's already ahead. Snuck in and searched. Got a hot tip that medallion is hidden in Old Town Hall. Snuck in and searched. No luck. Okay. This just in, all these ideas were wrong. Intercepted message tracking down lead. Note was a dead end. No one was there. Nothing to be found.
This is from before the fire yesterday. We need to get this to Nancy.
This automated letter serves as an official notice that your vehicle was photographed by the River Heights Red Light Photo Enforcement System and that the registered driver has violated city driving regulations. Okay, so she got a ticket. But where does it say the time? I guess it just has the date and we have to figure out the time. Game over, Nancy Drew. Ned looking fantastic. Everyone else looking tragically nerd. I just love her. Okay, also some little doodles. Fun. Okay. So, Bess. Drops that off. Can we talk to her?
Hi.
No.
Bye. Goodbye.
Might as well.
Hi, welcome. What can I get for you?
I guess I'll have more ice cream.
Have more
Of
ice
course.
Mmm. So good. I love ice cream. Mmm. So good. Mmm. So good. I love ice cream. Mmm.
Moon chunk.
So good.
Cheese flavored ice cream. That sounds kind of gross.
Mmm. So good.
Okay, 2 more. Wait, did I? Yeah, I did strawberry breeze. Okay, 1 more. Bacon blast.
Mmm. So good.
Hi.
I'm passing the case to you.
I'm on the case.